Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Avery Elle. I have the honor of creating a card using Toucan Party with lots of watercolors. For this card, I'll be using the Toucan Party stamp set along with the elements, which are the coordinating dies, using ink that you can watercolor with in black, watercolor paper, and card base. To begin, I'm going to stamp the two little toucans onto a piece of watercolor cardstock. I'm going to allow these to dry just for a bit and then move on to watercolor those. On the card panel, I'm going to stamp the toucan of my thanks and the gorgeous florals onto the same card base. To fill in the corner, I'm going to be using the smaller of the florals, and then with a tiny little flower, I'm going to fill in the blank spaces. Now that the birds have been set aside, I'm going to go ahead and start watercoloring them. I'm going to start with the outline, and I'll be using black watercolor, doing the darker edges, and then slowly moving in with my brush and a little bit of more water to bring out the color towards the edge. To color the wings, I'm going to go ahead and use the turquoise color, and I'm going to use the same color on the beak of my toucans. I've given enough time for the floral stamps to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and start by adding a little bit of the green dark color onto the edges of all my leaves. And I like to color all my leaves first and then move on to the flowers. Because this is a tropical scene, I'm going to start by adding yellow onto select florals. I'm going to be using 3 colors for this. Colors will be yellow, pink, and red. My favorite way to color flowers is to add the darkest color in the center and then brush it out with some water. Now that we're done with the scene, I'm going to go ahead and start by trimming those cute little birds using the elements from the Toucan Party. I like to set washi tape onto my die cut so they don't move, and then popping those out. All the elements for my card are ready. I'm going to go ahead and add a bit of watercolor edging onto the actual card base. With the turquoise, I added just a brush stroke, moved on to some blue, and then some pink, and this will work really nicely with the colors from the toucans and the flowers. Using foam adhesive, I'm going to be using lots of it so I have a uniform and even card base. I'm going to peel those off, place that off center, and then using foam adhesive circles, I'm going to place those on the back of my toucans and placing those critters onto the scene. And last but not least, I have a little bit of pink metallic thread I'm going to add to the top, and this will finish my card. Again, this is Crystal Thompson for Avery Elle. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, so please give it a thumbs up and a really sweet comment below. Thank you and have an awesome day.